Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? My name's Robin O'Neill. I didn't even know the name of my podcast a second ago. I was trying to say, hey, I got to go on the phone. I got to do my podcast to somebody who didn't know I had one. And I was like, yeah, it's called, and nothing came to me. And I said, I think it's called Me Read You Stuff. I'm glad it's me reading stuff and not me read you stuff like I'm a caveman, but that's not so bad. But this is an explanation for just how exhausted I am. Both yesterday and today, I'm like, am I dying? I'm happy, but I'm dying. I am just exhausted. I was thinking, I'm back to making really large scale kind of, just really time-consuming work, and they're kind of endurance tests, really. I mean, that's not what they're about, but that is what they are in action, really. And the kind of hours I'm working and how physical it is, I'm up on a ladder, I'm coming up and down the ladder constantly. I've got various types of ladders. I have to be in the same position with my head and my arm in bizarre, contortions for hours at a time, and that's all fine. That's all fine. Except I was thinking about it, and I'm almost 40. So when I used to do this, back in my 20s, when I really started to make really large scale work, I was in my 20s. I could do that. I've developed many problems since then. So it's getting harder, and I don't mind approaching 40. I like getting older. I'm getting better. I'm getting happier. I'm getting so much stronger. This last year, I have gotten stronger and more okay with who I am than I ever dreamed I would be. Because, oh my God, my whole life I've been dealing with being overly sensitive, not strong, so insecure, full of self-hate, real serious self-hate. I'm not joking around here. And now I'm finally going, you know what? It's okay. I'm not saying, ooh, I think I'm a badass. I'm saying, you know what? I'm this person. I'm going to just deal with this person. It's all about reality here. Although the other day, my, not roommate. Why did I think I had a roommate? My dude, what are they called? Roommate, floor mate. You guys, next door neighbor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Call the hospital. Send me into the hospital. I'm losing it. My next door neighbor, we were talking, it's a long story, we're going up the elevator, we're getting into our various apartments, and he said, we were talking about age, and his birthday was coming up, and he said he was going to be 48 or 49, and I was like, whoa, I thought you were in your, maybe 31, and he goes, oh, I always thought you were over 50. I'm laughing now, but it was horrible. And I had all of my really healthy food from Whole Foods in my bag. And I looked down and all I could say was but I eat healthy. I guess that doesn't mean I don't look over 50. Okay, you guys, let's think about it. What am I going to do? You know what? I'm going to read you somebody I've never read, Tao Lin. I mean, I've read him many, many times, but I've never read him to you all. I remember, because that's weird of me, right? He's a sensation in the literature and poetry community. So anyway, Tao Lin, born in 1983. He is a novelist. He's written essays. He's a poet. He mentions fruit and emails a lot in his writing, which I love. I love many of his poems. And it's really curious. I don't know why I haven't read him yet. But since it's election week here in the crazy-ass US of A, I will read you a piece of Tao Lin called Promise I'll Vote for You. This is from the book, You Are a Little Bit Happier Than I Am. This is from Action Books. You know I'll put a link in the description of the podcast telling you where you can vote for this book. I mean, where you can purchase this book. I just want to remind everybody, I've never done a drug. I don't do drugs. I'm on caffeine only, lots of it. Not evident here in the way I'm speaking, I'll tell you that. I'm just exhausted. I'm consumed. I am focused on my drawings and pretty much nothing else. So my brain starts to, it's like it's decomposing. It's like one part of it, the part that makes me make these drawings, is doing real well. And then everything else is just awful. By the way, when I mention how much stronger I'm getting, if any of you are curious, if you're ever like, what is she doing? What is she talking about? Because I talk about it a lot, I hope, my healing in life over the last several years. If you want to know about it, hit me up privately and I'll tell you about it. Let me read to you Tao Lin's poem, Promise I'll Vote for You. I want my TV to be two-way, and I want to throw a CD case at my TV and have the CD case hit the president's face. And I want the president to bleed, but then smile and wear a pink Band-Aid and say that it's payback time, but say it ironically with compassion and forgiveness. And then throw something, a new law at his TV, and hit me in my face and save me and make me unlonely and make me change in good and irreversible ways, because that's what presidents are for. I mean, that's what presidents should be for. I mean, I don't eat animals, but I don't know politics. I mean, I just feel things and watch TV, but I don't even watch TV. I'm going to read you one more. I'm just going to open, excuse me for coughing so much. I'm going to open to whatever page and we're going to do it. This is called April. I stood outside St. Mark's bookstore and you wore a colorful shirt. I wanted to hold your hand. We went to the movie. I couldn't talk and maybe I refused to talk and you said, stop being an asshole. I was shy and you made me hate myself. The movie had a message. It told me to enjoy my life while I was alive. I know, I said to the movie. It was raining outside and you walked faster than me and I wanted to sit down. We stopped to say goodbye. Come with me to the grocery store, I said. You said okay and you seemed happy and we went and I was happy. In the grocery store, you stared at me from a distance. What are you doing? I said. I wanted to play. I have homework, you said from a distance. I bought a banana. I told you I didn't want to walk home. I ate my banana and I said it was disgusting and I said I hate bananas and I complained a little about life and you left and I walked home. I get charged by him. I get excited by Tao Lin. You guys know I fucking hate bananas and I eat them every day. So that was a nice accidental one to have read. I mean, not that I haven't read that in the past. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. For those of you new to Tao Lin, you're hearing that kind of language that sounds like the way we think. And that's the thing that I love falling into with him. And you will too. For those of you who already know him, I'm being redundant and you already know what I'm saying. You guys, go ahead and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes or Podomatic, preferably iTunes though. Follow me on all the annoying sites. I'm at ROBYN_ONEIL. If you're in Texas right now, guess what? I will be as well. Come see my work and meet all my family. Well, everyone except my brother who decided he's going hunting rather than to my show. This solo exhibition of mine is Saturday, November 12th from 6 to 8 at Tally Dunn Gallery in Dallas, Texas. I will be giving a very short talk. I'm talking like a few minutes long there at the beginning, so close to 6. And Aaron Perizette, painter that you may know and love, many people do, he has a show there at the very same time, that same night. So I hope to see you all there. You can pretend to be my brother. That brings us to the end, my friends. I like the end of things. I always have. I like things like, what am I thinking of? When you snuff out a candle with the little thing that looks like a bell. Not when you specifically snuff out a candle. I'm sure I'd love to see you do that. I like when I do it. I don't want you to do it. I want anyone who's got one of those things, I'm like, ooh, give that to me. I want to do that. I like the end of a day. I like the last 2 minutes of the day, like right before you fall asleep. That's heaven. Unless I'm worrying to excess, which used to happen exactly 100% of the time. And now I'd say it only happens about 11.23% of the time. The end of things. I'm the type who saves the best bite for last on a plate. That's an ending. I recently tweeted about how I answered a friend when he asked me what I loved most about Super Mario Brothers. And I did love that game, by the way. I'm crazy good at it. But anyway, when he asked me about what I loved the most, without even thinking, I said I liked the fear that someone was going to come up and turn everything off and ruin my game.
7, 6, 5,
I guess
4, 3, 2, 1.
someone could probably do that right now with my near-death laptop and my stupid garage band. But before that happens, I like you guys. I like your eye sockets. I like your podcast. I like your brain matter. I like your wrists. I like both of them. I even like the way you cuff your khaki pants. These are just some of the things I've noticed about you guys when I stalk you on Instagram. I'm sorry I'm so loud. I'm sorry I just hit my microphone. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and good luck to us all next week. Bye-bye.